Hey everyone, this is Reynald. So this is going to be a very laid back video. And in fact, I'm in general a very laid back guy, and I'm going to try to I think it's only fair that when I create a video, I do it not like as a super dynamic person all up in your face doing these YouTube videos like you see so many other people do it, because I don't really talk like that in real life. Um, and I've been working on a lot of projects, but have been wanting to update everyone on YouTube on what's been going on in my life. And so I'm going to start doing it finally now. Okay. And I'm going to start off with basically putting up a video every day or so regarding one of the courses that I've created. And then I'm going to concurrently, or maybe afterwards, start putting up some videos on some other major projects that I'm working on right now, such as independent talk show that I'm producing, which is tentatively called C Sharp Entertainment. And in fact, I could show you when we did a couple of shows on Meetup if you wanted to like read up about it. But I decided to try to convert it into a actual talk show. And this is it right here, meetup.com/C sharp-ENT. The tentative name, the name of the show actually is C Sharp Entertainment. And the reason why is because the majority of the topics were going to be related to C Sharp and .NET, but I've since changed that to incorporate other frameworks also. So part of me kind of wants to change the name to something else. I don't know, maybe like Code Kitchen, or maybe even a Kitchen Code or Code Entertainment. Code Kitchen actually is taken by someone else I saw, but anyway, so this is a C Sharp Entertainment. So I'm gonna start doing some videos behind the scenes in the pre-production phase up until we actually launch the show. So that's going to be very exciting. I'm super psyched about that. Anyway, back to the purpose of this video. If you don't know me, my name's Reynald Adolph. I am an instructor. I have a bunch of courses that I've created. Most of them are on LinkedIn Learning. And in the description of this video, I'll put in a link that you can use that is going to give you a free trial if you want to try that out. And so you see all these courses here. I'm going to go through them individually, talking about the reason I decided to do the course and what it's really about and why it's important to learn it. Okay. And one of the courses, and it's actually not on LinkedIn right now, that I did is called Hands-on Web Development with ASP.NET Core and Angular. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the reason I did this course and what it involved, which is a pretty cool course that I'm very proud of, because it's an actual real application that you could use if you wanted to use it for e-commerce purposes, and that is to like sell DVDs online. So let's jump right into it. Now the title includes ASP.NET Core and Angular. If you don't know what ASP.NET Core, it's basically a free and open source web framework from Microsoft. And there's actually a lot to ASP.NET Core. And if you wanted to read a little bit more about it, you can jump over to this Wikipedia page and see a nice little summary of it, or go to Microsoft's site itself. And this right here is an introduction to it. Now, the other framework that's in this course is Angular. And Angular is basically a TypeScript-based open source web application framework also. And if you've ever heard of React or Vue.js, those are essentially Angular's competitor. They're all different forms of single-page application frameworks. Now, if you're absolutely new to web development, I wouldn't recommend this course. I mean, it's possible that you could do it, but it might be a little bit overwhelming. I do have a program called the Full Stack Lab that basically will take anyone that has zero knowledge of programming and guide you through the process of learning the different fundamentals. And you can go to reynolddolph.com/fullstacklab to learn more about it. And I have a nice summary here of all the different topics that you'll be covering. But it does require commitment. And the thing that's different about my boot camp here is that I believe that you learn more through teaching. So not only will I be guiding you through different courses to take, but also require you to do short tutorials and blogs about what you've learned in different snippets of topics, like maybe a 5-minute tutorial or like a couple of pages of a blog. And by the end of the program, you'll not only have an abundance of material that you've created, but then also blogs and videos that you would have created to set you as an authority on the topic, even though you just learned it. And that will definitely set you apart from different candidates. Okay, so that's what the Full Stack Lab is. I'll probably do a video on that at some point in the future. Now back to hands-on web development with ASP.NET Core and Angular. If you come to reynald.teachable.com and sign up for just joining the school itself, you can do that and not have to pay for that. You can watch the first section completely for free. And as a matter of fact, I want to guide you through the application itself that I built. So let me go ahead and hit preview here. And we'll jump right into the middle here. And we don't need to hear myself here. You don't need to hear two of me. Let's mute this. And we'll hit play. So this is the application that I built. It's a store, a DVD movie store, where you can come and choose different categories of movies that you want to see. Now, I can't actually click here because we're looking at the video, but I'll hit play and you'll see me actually guide you through here. So I first go ahead and just like navigate to one of the pages. I think I hit page 2 there, and then it brings us to the second list of movies. I like the way that the layout is. It's very simple. You see the movies, you see the title and a brief description. Nothing too convoluted like if you were to go to Amazon.com, but at a very basic level, just to get started, this is a nice basic clean setup. The layout is done using Bootstrap, so that's also an important skill set to learn. And I believe I covered that in my boot camp. But in this video here, like if we go ahead and choose add to cart, then that'll bring us to our cart where you see the movies that we've already selected and a total. And then you can go ahead and modify the cart as you want to by removing a movie. If you click to check out, let's step back here just a little bit. You'll just put in some of your details such as your name and address and then payment information. So these are all skills that you would want to know in order to build a real website. And then there's a summary page. Very basic here, but we wanted to keep things simple. Now, after placing the order, it gets submitted and you have an order confirmation page, and then it brings you back to your home page. The other thing that I cover in this course is building an admin section where you can actually go in and modify the movies and create different products, such as if you come over here, you see the list of different products that we have. We can click create and add a new movie here if we needed to. Now, if I click cancel, we can go in and also modify movies that currently are in our database just by hitting edit, modifying the content, and then saving it. And over here also you can see the different orders that have been put in. All this in the admin section, all functionality that you would use in a real world application. And that's essentially the course. So I really like this course. I really like the layout, and I just love anytime I reference Hollywood and television shows, things of that nature. So I hope you like this concept for a course to do for an online e-commerce store. A lot of times courses have these different fundamental exercises that they show you, but then you're not really building an application from scratch. And that's exactly what we do here. We start from a clean slate. And I also have the code on GitHub that you can use to reference for completed code if in case you run into any type of errors and you just need to compare it. As a matter of fact, let me bring that site up so you could see what I'm talking about. Right over here, hands-on web development with ASP.NET Core. And you can come in here and navigate to see the code. All right, so that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please go ahead and hit like. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Also, ask me any questions that you might have, any type of future courses that you might want to see. If you've already seen some of my courses on LinkedIn Learning or within Teachable. I'm thinking about for some future courses, I'm going to be applying a new concept that I came up with. It's brand new. It's called aerobic coding. It's something that you've never seen before. Well, at least I've never seen anyone else do it before, but it's all about increasing your memory muscles when you're coding, so that by the time that you do a course using aerobic coding, it's as if you've been coding in that language for a couple of years. And yeah, so I'm leaning towards doing one possibly on React. I'm not sure yet. It might be something even more straightforward, like using Git and getting really good at the syntax with that. So something really basic just to get the structure and principles straight for using aerobic coding. And then I'll move on to like a more detailed course. But I'd like to hear some feedback from you regarding different type of course ideas you might want to see done. And that should be it. All right. I will see you in the next video. And thanks a lot for watching. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot to mention that when I was referring to C# entertainment, I didn't explain entertainment. The reason why is because it's not just a tech show where you're having a keynote speaker doing some code demonstrations. They're the star of the show, but the openers are a musician and a comedian, and I would be the host. So it's a well-rounded source of fun for an event that we actually sold tickets to. But this time as the talk show, it's not only going to include those elements, but also a pre-recorded comedy sketch and also me doing monologues. So you could think of it as a Tonight Show, but focused on technology. All right, so that's it. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button and that notification bell so you can get notified on upcoming videos. And I will see you in the next video. So bye this time, for real.